Welcome to the Alex Auto YouTube channel. I'm Alex Ofosu. I help people make money with cheap cars, okay? Cheap cars print cash. That's what we say. That's what we love. All right. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to set up your private rentals. I'm going to walk you through step by step on what you need to do to get there. Okay. And no, you don't need a website. You don't need fancy websites and things like that. You need very basic software. You need a way to capture leads, right? And really that's it, right? And then obviously you need to run your risk management from there and get people into cars. All right. So I'll break down each step for you uh today, and it will be step by step. Okay, so most of the stuff that I'm going to show you is going to be completely free. That way you don't have to think too much. You can just follow exactly what I do and do it. All right, cool. So without any delay, let's get right into the video. So the first thing that you're going to actually need to do is market. Okay, none of this stuff matters if you cannot get customers in the door. It's really as simple as that. This is the basic principles of business. People care too much about the fancy stuff. They want to go create a fancy LLC. They want to have fancy websites, fancy booking systems and stuff, things like that. None of that matters if customers are not coming into the door. Okay. So if you want to build the private side, the first thing you need to do is start marketing to get customers in the door that want to rent directly with you. Okay. And the way that I tell y'all to do that is to use Facebook Marketplace. Okay. I made a whole video on how to create a listing on Facebook Marketplace specifically for private rentals. Okay. So if you haven't watched that video already, go ahead and watch that video, right? I'll drop the video here in the description so that you can go ahead and watch the video for yourself. The video is also on the channel. Okay. Now, once you have your Facebook Marketplace listing, people are going to hit you up. Okay. Now, this is where you need to create the first process for your private car rental business. All right. And I'm going to show you some very simple ways to do that. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something called Google Forms. Okay, I don't know whether people know this, but you can create a very simple form to create a wait list on Google Forms. Okay, so what you have to do is go to Google Forms. All right, Google Form Builder, which is the first link here. You click on that and then you sign in. Okay, I already have a Google Forms account, so you're gonna see here, and some of the other businesses I've ran as well. Right, I did an event space business, I did a t-shirt business, but there's the rideshare sign up. Okay, and you can actually customize and brand this. I branded this Car Rental Pro, and it's very simple. Okay, you create this form. All right, and here's some of the information that you may want to capture. Okay, how did you hear about us? Very important. You want to know where the people are coming from. Today's date, okay, first and last name, their phone number, email address, what services are they looking to drive for, okay, whether it's Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Black, private rides, other platforms. Do they have a full driver's license? Do they have full coverage insurance? And then their full current address, okay? You can capture as much or as little information as you want. Some people just want to get the first name, the last name, and the phone number and the email address. That way they can just follow up with them. That's completely fine. Whatever is you're comfortable with, okay? And as you can, I'll show you some of the responses here. You see responses here. I'm not going to scroll all the way down because it's personal information, but you see responses here. Okay, 61. We stopped using this form last year. So we use another way to capture leads. However, this is free. Okay, this is completely free. Now, once you create this form and you want to send it to someone, you can hit send, and then you can create the link. Usually I just shorten the link. Okay, and I save the link somewhere. So if someone is interested, they want to sign up, say, hey, even if you let's say you have no cars, you can find pictures of cars, post it on Facebook Marketplace, build a wait list, and then go get the cars. All right. So this is like the best way to do it. That way, as soon as you get the car is going out. Okay. Once you get like 5, 10 people on the wait list, you know you have a viable wait list of people that want cars. Now all you gotta do is you'll get the cars. If you don't want to buy the cars, you can just go partner with someone that has cars and get the car out. Okay. Like there's really no excuse. And this is completely free. You save this link somewhere, you send it to people who are interested in your product or services, right? And they can sign up. You don't need a website, you don't need anything like that. All right, when I started, I didn't have a website. Okay, I just used something simple like this. Now once they sign up and you capture all their information, now you want to verify and vet the customer. Okay, so this is where you need to go use things like Intellius, like public data, to do a background check, very basic background check to make sure they're not a criminal, they're not a felon, they don't have serious charges, they're not on the run, right? Because if they're on the run, they're going to be on the run in your car, and your cars are going to be crashed, they're going to be left on the side of the road, and you're not going to have a good time in this business. Okay, you need to be able to verify these things. um, and then once the customers are good, um, they're verified, right? The next thing you need to do is check their driver's license. There's something called Stripe Identity. Unfortunately, I cannot show you my Stripe account because there's a lot of personal information on there. But Stripe.com, right? You sign up for Stripe.com as a business. You enter all your LLC information, and then once you sign up for that, there's a feature in there called Identity. Okay, you can use Stripe Identity to do driver's license checks to make sure that the driver's license is valid. Okay, very important. The driver's license is not valid, do not rent them the car. They have a fake ID. Okay, once you do your check, boom, now everything's good, everything's peasy. You can set them up with your rental agreement. All right, now this is where you need a car rental software. Okay, this is what we use. We use Fleet Finesse. And I'm not affiliated with Fleet Finesse in any way, right? They don't pay me. But if they do want to, right, Fleet Finesse, I'm here, I'm available. But I'm not affiliated with Fleet Finesse in any way. This is just what I use currently. So you can use Fleet Finesse. And the most important thing here, once you sign up, you want to go into the rental agreement section and then build out your rental agreement, right? If if you need a rental agreement, right, make sure you join the free Facebook group. We have a template in there that you can use to join fleet to create a rental agreement, right, for your business. Now, once you have the rental agreement in here, you enter your variables, right, the customer information, etc. Now you can build out your customer, right? Once you have their information, you can enter their information here when you create your customer. And then you can go ahead and create your reservation, right? Once you get to the create your reservation part, essentially you're just creating the rental, right? You hit create reservation. Um, you enter the dates they want to pick up the car, the location, the customer info. You run through how much you want to charge them and all of that, right? And then you send them an email for them to sign. Okay, once they sign, you can send them links for them to pay, etc. So it's really simple, basic process, right, to set up your private car rental business. Okay, now obviously there's a lot more to it than that. But for the sake of this video, I cannot get into everything. Okay, but if you're serious about starting and scaling your car rental business, go ahead and join the free Facebook community where we talk with other entrepreneurs who are doing the same thing. Okay, if you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, right? We do this, we help people start and scale their car rental business, right? Or we help you learn things about how the car rental business works if you're looking to get into that. All right, I'm Alex Ofosu, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.